There are several advantages of raised bed gardening. Raised beds may be the only alternatives for gardening in areas with poor soil or in small spaces or urban areas above concrete and asphalt. They make gardening easier for young children and the elderly as the plants are closer at hand. Last but not least, properly built raised beds also have an aesthetic appeal. They can serve as a complement to front or backyard landscaping.
Today we will show you how to build a 4x8 raised bed using cedar wood, which is naturally rot resistant.
These types of raised beds were adopted by the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service in Starr County in local community and school gardens. As a less expensive and non-organic alternative to cedar, treated pine lumber can also be used. Here are the raw materials you need. Once you have your materials prepared, you'll need these tools: a circular or miter saw, a drill or impact driver, a measuring tape, level, and staple gun, a post hole digger and shovel. Cut 4 of the 2x4s in half. These will be the short sides of the raised bed. Cut each 4x4 post into 3 2-foot sections. These will become the corner and mid posts to stabilize the raised bed and set it in the ground. On 2 of your 4x4 sections, create a beveled edge with a circular or miter saw. These will become the midpoint support posts on the long sides of the raised bed.
Now that we finished cutting, we have 8 2x4s, 8 footers. These will be for the sides of the raised bed. We have 4 footers for the short sides. They are again 8, and then we have 4 2-footers of 4x4 for the corner posts and 2 beveled 4x4s for mid posts.
Find a flat, even surface, such as a concrete floor, to assemble the long sides of the bed. Position the 4x4 corner posts 8 feet apart. Lay the 8-foot 2x4s on top, starting on one side. Make sure they are perfectly aligned. Secure both ends of the 2x4s to the 4x4 posts using 2 or more deck screws. If you are concerned about splitting, you can pre-drill. Flip over the long side and mark the midpoint, which is 4 feet in. Slide the beveled mid-post under the boards with the cut edge facing down. To prevent seesawing, you might insert pieces of 4x4 to stabilize both ends. Secure the mid-post by driving 2 or more deck screws per board. Stand both of the long sides up with the posts or legs facing upward. Position them parallel at 4 feet apart. Before you attach the short sides, you need to square the bed first. You can use 2 of the short sideboards for this purpose. Align them, then provisionally screw them on top of the upward-facing legs. Then, using a measuring tape, determine if the bed is squared. Do this by measuring diagonally, ensuring that both measurements are the same. If not, make adjustments. Once you are sure the bed is squared, start securing the boards on the short sides using 2 or more deck screws per board on each side. Don't forget to remove the boards you used for squaring. You'll need them to complete the short sides. Be sure to get someone to help you when you are ready to position the bed. Determine the best placement for your raised bed. Make sure the spot gets at least 6 hours of direct sunlight per day. Mark the spots where the posts or legs will go. Clear any grass, weeds, and debris from the area you have selected. Dig 1-foot deep holes where you have previously marked. As a tip, it's easier to dig these holes deeper and add soil during the leveling process rather than having to remove the bed and dig more later. Set the bed in place and ensure that it is level. If it's not level, add additional soil as needed, or remove the bed to dig deeper. Place the weed barrier inside the bed. Staple or nail the sides of the barrier to hold it in place. Mix 20 cubic feet of good loam topsoil and 20 cubic feet of compost thoroughly. Fill your raised bed with this soil until level with the edges of the bed. As you water, this will settle later on.
Now your raised bed is ready for planting. You can use these to grow pretty much any type of vegetables, except for perhaps viney crops such as watermelons or squashes. It's more suited for root crops, carrots or beets. You might want to add some drip irrigation, or you can water just by hand. If you want to learn more about other aspects of vegetable gardening, feel free to check out our other videos. And thank you for watching.